Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Watching the National Series race from Martinsville. They're going to go overtime here in Martinsville. Go with 2 lap share after the side here in Martinsville. Got Sam Man in the lead. Eric Campbell in second. Eric Campbell, James Smith going for $100,000. Trying to move Sam Man off the track. 3 wide for the lead. Creed on the apron. Sideways. Campbell to the lead. James Smith up to third. Jordan Creed falls back to 6th. Coming to the white flag. Side by side behind the leader, Almola. White flag is in the air. Final lap. Almola trying to get a grandfather clock that was snagged away from last fall. Caution's out. Race is over. Ooh, Wiley Hoops is destroyed. And Eric Almola in his second start in the 20 cars and comes to 3 and 4 to take the checkered flag. He gets a grandfather clock. He wins at Martinsville. And he gets $100,000. Second win for crew chief Tyler Allen. He wins the race. Sam Eric gets second. Chandler Smith third. Carson Quappo in his first national start comes home fourth. And here's the restart that decided it all. Sheldon Creed bumps Sam Mayer, trying to get him out of the way. Makes it 3 wide. And Almola gets away with the lead. Chandler Smith makes it 3 wide on Sheldon Creed and Carson Quapple. And Creed's 3 wide in the middle with Allgaier and Custer. See? Ooh, he was trying. Ooh, he just door checked the 8-1 there, but I don't think he meant to. Just trying for the win. Oh, this was oh, Wiley. Oh, Wiley. There's also on the braking there. Oof. Back end, just backed it into the wall. Oh my god. Ryan Ellis just came out of nowhere. And there's a heartbreaker for Sam Mayer. So close from a grandfather clock. But he'll race for $100,000 next week in Texas. Second win for the 20 car and 2 different drivers. John Nemechek won the race at Las Vegas in dominating fashion. And that makes it 8 for 8. 8 different winners in the last 8 races in Martinsville since the National Series returned to the track in 2020. So Eric Campbell wins $100,000. There's Sam Mayer in disappointment. So close from a grandfather clock. There's Eric Campbell's kids, his daughter and his son. They have their own little channel here on YouTube, as well as Eric. I'm happy for Eric. Eric's daughter's already 1 step ahead, got to check a flag. Eric won last summer at Sonoma. Actually wanted to win some part-time races for SHR, but couldn't find any sponsorship for the team, so he comes over to Joe Gibbs Racing to help out the young blood at JGR. And is $100,000 richer. Oh yeah, this one he's able to be in the car to win the race. I forgot about Milwaukee in 2007, infamous race, where he was leading, but then the sponsor, which was Rockwell at the time, wanted Denny Hamlin in the car, who was at Sonoma, practicing qualifying for the Cup race. Eric was furious, and Denny Hamlin drove his way up through the field and won the race. But technically, Eric started the race in the car, so the win actually was awarded to Eric. Funny comes full circle. About 17 years later, Eric is actually in the car to win the race this time for JGR. Should have won last week at Richmond, but happy able to finish second though. Tip of being a coach. If you use me up, I'm gonna use you up back. Lesson 101. And class 101 for racing. I mean, yeah, true for Vegas and Phoenix. Well, Phoenix, he actually had a shot at the win. Vegas, he wasn't even close. Now, from what I heard, Eric won't be in the 20 car for the next 3 weeks at least, which is Texas, Talladega, and Dover. So I think Ryan Truex said I think I heard Ryan Truex will be in the 20 car. So he will not be going for the $100,000 next week at Texas, unless they want to make a fifth car for him in the 54. But I doubt that. Oh, I see what he did there. Sam Air sponsors like 10-time power or something like that. So he did like some weird W10 finger thing. Man, Eric's son is already, look at Eric's son's throwing a bunch of water at his dad. He's soaking wet. So I believe the 4 drivers going for the Dash for Cash next week at Texas are Sam Mayer, Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, and Sheldon Creed. Again, 2 Toyotas from Gibbs and 2 Chevys. This time for JRM. Both of them with Mayer and Allgaier instead of Jesse Love and Parker Klingerman. Yep, I was right. See? Dash for Cash drivers next week at Texas. There's going to be JRM versus JGR. That's going to be a nice dogfight. So out of those 4 drivers, which are Sam Mayer, Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, and Sheldon Creed, I'm going to go with, that was going to be tough. All 4 are very competitive. Tonight it was a little different because Jesse Love and Parker Klingerman, they're lower tier, but still competitive. Still competitive to win, just not competitive like the Gibbs cars, like Chandler Smith and Eric Almirola tonight. So with all 4 being very competitive, it's gonna be a dogfight for that $100,000 next week in Texas. I'm gonna go with Sheldon Creed with the edge over Chandler Smith, and then Justin Allgaier, and then Sam Mayer. But all 4 are so competitive in that series. They're both powerhouse teams with JGR and JRM, so I would not be surprised if any one of them wins it. But Chandler Smith coming home 3rd, he had a rough weekend. Only ran 2 minutes of practice before crashing into the wall with the left front brake locking up and having to start at the tail end of the field. Drives all the way up to the top 3 and is now the only driver to finish top 10 every single race this season because Austin Hill DNF tonight. So his streak of top 10s comes to an end tonight. And Chandler Smith continues, which is really impressive. He's got 4 or 5 top 5s and 7 top 10s with 2 wins, which is really impressive for him. He's definitely going to be a threat for the championship come Phoenix in the fall. Tick-tock, grandfather clock. Look at that beautiful thing. That was Eric's son. So I'm curious. So like I mentioned, it's gonna be gonna take a lap around Martinsville. Gonna have a month off for Eric before he comes back at. It's gonna be 4 weeks off because Nash Series is off after Dover because Cup and Trucks go to Kansas. So he'll be probably back for Darlington for Throwback Weekend. So we won't see him till May for Mother's Day weekend. So Eric's gonna have a nice month off. Celebrate those extra $100,000 and a grandfather clock to boot, and also while helping the young blood at JGR. But I was talking through the interviews of Sam Mayer and Chandler Smith. I already mentioned Chandler Smith having a great one, coming on third. He missed the $100,000 this weekend, but he'll try to go for it next weekend. So he has a really good shot at that as well. I mentioned Ryan Truex will be in the 20 car for the next 3 races. They said on the broadcast. So he'll definitely be a threat for Dover. Since he won there last year. So I expect Ryan to be up there again. In Talladega, anyone can win Talladega. And then Texas, I'm curious. I don't think Ryan Truex has ran Texas in a long time. So in the Nash Series, so that's gonna be a little interesting to see how Ryan can do there. And he ran the first first 2 races in the 19 car. Yeah, he ran the first 2 races in the 19 car at Daytona and Atlanta. Where did he finish in those races? I can't remember where he finished in those races, to be honest. But anyway, this is going to be his first time in the 20 car. Kind of surprised me when Eric I saw him in the 19 because I thought he was supposed to be in the 20 all the time. So this is going to be the first time seeing Ryan in the 20 in a long time. I remember when he was in the 20 car back in 2012, driving for JGR. Man, that was a long time ago. I was just a kid then, or a young teenager. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Ryan in the top 5, top 10, definitely in that 20 car next week. I'm curious who'll be in the 19. I think it'll be Taylor Gray again. And he's been sneaky good in that 19 car. Don't think he got a great one here at Martinsville, but he finished 3rd at Richmond, so that was pretty good for him. So that's just the heat in the background. So we head to Texas next week for a late morning, early afternoon race in Texas. It's going to be in Central Time Zone, so it's going to be a couple hours ahead of me. 1 hour ahead of me. It's 11:30 or 12:30 over there in Texas, so it'll be interesting. Nash Series didn't win in the spring last year, so at Texas, so the first time since 2022. 2 years makes a difference. Same for Cup. When they ran the All-Star race, but it's going to be the first full race at Texas in the spring since 2020. No, 2020 it was supposed to be in the spring, but it ended up being in the summer because of cough. And 2019 was in the summer, so spring. So technically it was 2019, but it was supposed to be 2020 for Cup. So, but it's going to be the first 400-mile race in the spring, so that should make things interesting. Texas has come into its own last year, so I will not be surprised to see have a little above average race at Texas next week for all 3 series. But tonight, the Nash Series, Eric Ward picks up his 5th career win, first of the season. Like I mentioned, he won't be in the car for another month till Darlington maybe for Throwback Weekend. So because Ryan Truex will be in the 20 for the next 3 races. And then they'll be off after Dover. And I think Taylor Gray's supposed to be in the 19 for the next few races. So, that should be really interesting for JGR anyway. And the Dash for Castros, Eric Almirola won the race. Sharon Smith finished 3rd. Jesse Love finished 9th, which is a great one for him. And Parker Kligerman finished 11th. And other notable finishers, Carson Kvapil in his first start comes on 4th. That's a fantastic one for him, especially after Bubba Pollard last week at Richmond coming home 6th. Josh Williams finally gets a top 10, coming home 10th. SVG, I think, finished top 15, so another fantastic one for that man, SVG. He'll be in the Cup race at Talladega in a couple weeks, so he'll have some fun in the Cup Series there in the 16 car for Colleague and Cup. And, got the Cup race tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about it. It is the 40th anniversary of Hendrick. I believe Lawson got the pole, so I think. I could be wrong, though. But definitely deserving. I think it was like 1/1000th of a second or something like that, so might be the closest qualifying effort, or qualifying differential between front row and history. But that's tomorrow. Head to Texas next week, see how the Lone Star State's gonna fare once again for the All 3 Series. Based on that. This time on the mile and a half stand, the road course in Austin. That's gonna do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the video, ring the little bell so you get notified whenever I upload. Congrats to Eric Almirola, bringing home the win, $100,000 richer, and having a wonderful break. Enjoy it, Eric. You deserve it. After great races in the 19, well, one great race in the 19, it was one good race, and then 2 great races in the 20. Very deserving. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.